of Liberia Security Council non-permanent membership bid. Police investigate five local chiefs in Foya, Lofa County for signing an unauthorized agreement with some Fulani businessmen. Titan Golden Image Awards set to honor 32 individuals and institutions. And up the home front, European Union and Tunisia signed deal to tackle migration. Stay ahead, sports, the weather forecast, French, and some foreign news. But first, we take a bulletin of news with Vafle Kamara.
President George Weah has donated three brand new 18-seated buses to Nimba University and two other government-run high schools in the county. According to our correspondent, the donation was made over the weekend on behalf of President George Weah on the main campuses of the Nimba University, Campley, and Ban High Schools. Presenting the buses, Governance Commission Chairman Garrison Yelu and Post and Telecommunications Minister Wally Sewadona said the gestures aimed at addressing the transportation challenges faced by students and administrators of the institutions. The two officials maintained that a Weah-led government has committed itself to improving and making the educational system better. Meanwhile, administrators of the beneficiary or the benefiting institutions have hailed the government for the gesture. The Liberian government has welcomed recent endorsements of Liberia's non-permanent membership to the United Nations Security Council by ECOWAS and the African Union. Information Minister Lejihu Reni told EOBC Monday that the move is an attestation that Liberia remains a responsible member of the Committee of Nations. Minister Reni said such huge endorsements also manifest the trust the international community has reposed in the leadership of President George Weah. The Liberian Information Minister said Liberia has resumed its responsibility as one of Africa's leading countries committed to the promotion of Pan-Africanism. Minister Rennie, however, re-emphasized that President Weah is determined to ensuring that Liberia remains champion in promoting world peace and democracy. At the same time, Information Minister Lejihu Rennie has termed a statement from the opposition Unity Party on the closure of Spoon FM as shameful. Minister Rennie said the case between a private citizen and Spoon Network is private government has no interference with such case. He was speaking Monday when he appeared on the Super Morning Show. Minister Rennie has at the same time frowned on the former vice president's recent statement questioning the celebration of Independence Day in Liberia when he addressed scores of citizens in Bon County. Minister Rennie termed such statement coming from the standard bearer of the opposition Unity Party as unfair from someone who served as the second highest of the country for 12 years. He added that such declaration by Ambassador Boakai makes him unfit to lead the people of Liberia. Police in Foya District, Lofa County, are investigating five local chiefs for allegedly signing an agreement with Fulans in the county. The chiefs are said to have signed an agreement with them to transport cows to the county without the authorization of the county authority. According to our correspondent, the situation was exposed following an investigation conducted by Lofa County Illicit Activities Task Force recently constituted by the county superintendent after discovery of 36 dead cows in the area. A correspondent said the residents from about 13 villages in Foya had earlier complained about the huge presence of cows in the county, constantly destroying their crops. A correspondent added that the five suspects are in police custody and could be charged with criminal mischief, criminal conspiracy, and illegal signing of the agreement. Organizers of the annual Golden Image Awards have released the calendar of events ahead of the ceremony on Thursday in Monrovia. Since its first edition in 2011, the Golden Image Awards have been fully integrated in Liberia's Independence Day celebrations. The chief event planner, Ambassador Julie Andy, told ELPC Monday that international guests and honorees uh, will start arriving as of Tuesday, July 18. Ambassador Eni disclosed that the awardees and guests are due from the United States, South Africa, Japan, Nigeria, Morocco, and Ghana, among others. About 32 individuals and institutions from Liberia and the diaspora will be awarded in various categories at this year's event. And a memorandum of understanding has been signed between USAID and the Liberia Land Authority for the successful implementation of the land management activity. The land management activity is a USAID funded project that seeks to help customary communities acquire for the first time in their history legal title to their lands. As part of the MOU, the LLA is expected to work with USAID and ECODIT implementing arm of the land management activity on behalf of USAID to ensure communities receive their customary land deed within about 60 days of completing the process required to formalize title to their deed or their land. The LLA will, among other things, support the LMA surveyor capacity development program, timely resolve all community boundary disputes to conduct confirmatory surveys for communities that have successfully resolved all such disputes.
Vafli Camarada with our news bulletin. Vaf will be back later during the program for our weather forecast and our foreign news. At the top of our headlines, government welcomes recent endorsement of Liberia Security Council non-permanent membership bid. To this story now, 5 local chiefs in Foya Lofa County are falling in trouble for allegedly signing an agreement with Fulas in the county. The chiefs were accused of signing an agreement with them to transport cows to the county without the authorization from the local county authority. On the line from Foya, Melvin Stewart asked our Lofa County correspondent